Helldivers 2 has done it again. Not only is the ODST Warbond so far a massive success, and I've tried this out, but we will be talking about also Into the Unjust. This is a major free update that brings about new bugs as the Helldiver army pushes into bug territory. This is so cool because it's a free update on September 2nd, and I cannot wait to try this out with my ODST companions. We will be live streaming some gameplay here soon. But guys, there is so much going on with this game. I think it's such a pinnacle of what a live service game should be. Now, as you can see, there is a documentary here in which they show new gameplay, some with the ODSTs, but mainly this new biome is on the presentation. And what's so cool is that we're going to be going into the caves, into the actual, like, homes of the bugs. And that kind of cuts Helldivers off from their aerial support. So this makes it very difficult and kind of changes up the sandbox. I think that this is what successful games do. They tinker with the sandbox and they throw slightly new elements in there, and then you got something kind of dynamic and interesting changing on, and then the whole meta changes. All the players have to figure out what to do. As you can see here, this is so cool. Like, we are in the bug caves, walking around, having to turn on the flashlights, having to take out new creatures. In fact, there is one teased at the end of this little Vidok thing, and it looks like it is a massive underground kind of mole creature. Now, we already saw that there was one to be revealed that's like a charger that can go underground and pop up, and you got to play whack-a-mole with it, kind of. But at the end of this thing, it looks like what I think one of the CEOs or higher up said is that you are going to shit yourself. So it is probably going to be a massive queen or something of that sort that we are going to have to face. You don't even see it in this, but it is a massive dust storm coming at the player, which implies that this creature is freaking massive, right? So here's a little bit of gameplay of it, like in-game footage of what is going to be coming. I imagine it's going to be some kind of variation of the charger, just maybe 10 times larger, kind of like the Autonomon version of the factory walker is probably going to be dispensing bugs, things like that until you kill it. It's probably going to have weak points. Think of it as like a scarab, right? That's what I'm thinking it's going to be. I don't think we have any raw confirmation, but this comes with a new Warbond as well, and this is called the Dust Devils Warbond. Comes with a few new items here. I think the thing that I'm most excited for as a Halo fan is that, not to mention that one of the helmets even look like the security helmet from Halo. That kind of looks like a Halo helmet, in my opinion. But as was explained and admitted in a recent Xbox podcast, was that the Helldivers 2 team, at least some of them, the higher ups, grew up with Halo, loved Halo, and I've heard rumors that it was pitched as a Halo game, but they ended up just making it themselves because Microsoft said, nah, I don't think that's true per se, but clearly Helldivers are inspired by Helljumpers, and the fact that they're in the game, there's all kinds of little cameos. I think there's a place on a planet that was inspired by New Alexandria on Reach, as well as just tons of little Easter eggs in the new Warbond that I don't even know all of them yet because people are still exploring them, but still so cool to see that also 343 has admitted that they are fans of Helldivers 2, and apparently the whole team plays it. So again, this is kind of adding to my theory that we are going to be getting something with, and actually you can see the underground mole there, guy, charger. I think that's going to be so annoying but fun. Is that the whole 343 team apparently plays Helldivers 2, and it makes me think that they're going to be making a game inspired by Helldivers 2. Like I've said for a while now, I think these two games are intertwined with each other, right? And I think that they're going to have a lot to do with each other in the coming future. Clearly, both of the franchises, both of the teams that are working on the franchises are both looking at each other for heavy reference. Maybe Arrowhead can get a deal, or maybe they can get, I don't know, some of the employees to give them some advice or something like that. I don't know, but I'm still looking forward to additional war bonds with Halo in the future. They said they don't want anyone like Master Chief in the game, which makes sense, but, maybe we could get Marines or something equivalent of ODSTs, or even something from a different franchise like Killzone. And so, yes, there is just so much to be excited for on the September 2nd update. There is a blog post that talks about how basically we're going to be driving this oil rig around as well. There is actually some gameplay of it. But this oil rig basically, I think, is player driven. Or maybe you're going to be just escorting it. It's going to be like an AI driving it. And you have to defend it. It's going to have a cannon on it. I'm not quite sure if we're actually going to be able to use the cannon or if that's just an AI defending itself. But basically, you have to defend the oil rig because Helldivers have been using the bugs basically for oil, right? Very democratic of them. And yeah, you can see that basically right here. It's planting itself in a little defensive zone. And you and your team are going to probably have to defend it for like 5 or 10 minutes from oncoming waves. So it's kind of like firefight, you know? And I think what's so cool is that 343 even mentioned that there is quite a contrast between ODSTs and the Helldivers, right? Helldivers are a little bit more, you know, saturated and fun, maybe silly and, you know, actiony, superhero-ish. Whereas ODSTs are gloomy and dark. You got the sweet jazz, the sweet, you know, dark of the night, you know. And to have these two come together is actually quite fitting. I wonder if they could even do something with secret level with these two characters, you know, these two kind of soldiers, right? But I'm really excited about defending places here like this. They even have some footage of us going deep into the cave. You have the bio flying bug, which is going to be probably a one-hit kill kind of thing. You do not want to get hit by that green bile. And to see all this coming together, I mean, damn, it's such a good team, and they are killing it. Like, even 343 admitted that they are killing it, and that this was one of the first things that they, right when they knew that they struck a deal with Xbox, this was one of the conversations that Arrowhead reached out to Halo, to 343 about this. And this was something that 343 was very receptive, Halo Studios was very receptive of, because they were already playing it. And I think everyone is in universal agreement. This is an obvious idea to put these soldiers together, and that is a very popular thing. So I don't know what's going to happen next. We do know that there's going to be some big reveals coming in late October at HCS, which I will be there. And hopefully I get to meet some of you guys and we get to see a reveal of a Halo trailer or two, maybe even another collab with Helldivers 2 or Arrowhead, something to go on with these two studios. But I am so excited to play this new update. September 2nd, guys, we get to go into the bug caves with our ODST companions and fight for liberty and manage democracy. So what do you guys think? Let me know. Oh, and of course, we got this at the end of the trailer, a massive, possibly a queen bug that we will have to fight. I think this is going to be the scare of the Helldivers 2 universe. What do you guys think? I'll see you soon, all right? Peace.